Hey, what's up, guys? I hope you guys are having a good day. I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins from Your Black World and the Black Business School. I want to give you a quick update on what's going on with the rapper ASAP Rocky. I think it's real interesting to talk about this because I'm seeing some dynamics here that I think are worth discussing, particularly, because number one, I'm concerned about the state of black men everywhere. And then number two, because I'm curious to see what black people think. And also, I think understanding racism in America and around the world is worth us digging into, so we can figure out how to be better people in a stronger community at the end of the day. Now, here's what is fascinating. So ASAP Rocky has this. There's this petition. You guys may know ASAP Rocky has he's been locked up in this Swedish jail over an incident that I honestly don't think the incident was his fault. To be real with you, I feel that he was kind of being harassed a little bit, and he ended up getting in this altercation with a guy. Something about him, the guy smashed his headphones into the bodyguard, and then ASAP and his friends decided to attack the guy, but it was only after, and a video showed this after they had pleaded with the guys to just stop it, to leave him alone, stuff like that. So I don't see him as the aggressor in any of this. I think that it was wrong, but there are some things to talk about. First of all, number one, I don't understand why you have $1 million on the line on this tour. Why are you in your friends just walking around like that? Why aren't you in an SUV being driven away? You're a multi-million-dollar asset. One of the most fundamental things we talk about when we teach investing is you protect your assets. If you're a multi-million-dollar asset, if somebody's going to be slamming this guy to the ground, it didn't need to be him. You got three, four bodyguards or a bunch of homies around. Let them handle that. You go get away from that situation, because the best way to win a fight is to avoid the fight. But that would be kind of OG advice and investment advice for anybody who runs into a similar situation. Even myself, I'm not as well known as ASAP Rocky, but I'm gonna tell you like this. I got security, and if I am somewhere and somebody wants to really fuck with me, somebody wants to fight me, sure, I might be able to beat them down, whatever. I'm not scared to fight anybody, but it doesn't benefit my team if I'm the one out there going to jail, if I'm the one out there risking, getting stabbed or shot or whatever, right? You have to protect your asset. That's why they protect the president of the United States. First thing they do when they hear shots fired or somebody comes up on the president, they take the president away, right? So that's the first thought that comes to mind. I don't understand how it even went down like that. It didn't make any sense. But beyond that, though, there's this petition. There's a petition that's out that was on change.org, and apparently it's one of the fastest growing petitions that they've ever had. Rocky got over 500,000 signatures on this petition within a day or something like that, which is astronomically fast. People just love him. They're going crazy over this, right? And it's a little bit sad, because if he were a regular black man, would nobody give a shit? It could be 1,000 black men. There are thousands of regular black men who didn't do anything, who have been getting raped in prison every single day, and nobody gives a fuck. Al Sharpton and all these people jumping out to defend ASAP Rocky, all these rappers, and also speaking on his behalf. They're not saying anything about all these men that are going through hell. So I think that celebrity thing, we black people, we love to worship celebrities. We get caught up in celebrity this, celebrity that, and I think it makes us look kind of silly sometimes, because I don't understand why you're gonna always care so much more about a celebrity, especially a celebrity like him. He's unique because he specifically went out of his way to say he doesn't give a damn about racial justice and all this other stuff. Like, literally, this is what's fascinating about ASAP Rocky is a couple years ago they asked him about Black Lives Matter and black activism, and he pretty much said, I'm not no Al Sharpton. I don't give a damn. Like I'm out here. Why I gotta care just because I'm black? I'm in Beverly Hills. I don't relate to that. I just want to talk about all these bitches I'm fucking. I want to talk about rapping about my lean, the lean I'm drinking and the drugs I'm using, and and the fashion and my fashion, right? All the money he's giving away to white people for all this fashion. So really, it sounded quite coonish. It really sounded like it sounded like this. A lot of times when you put a lot of money in a black man's pocket, not all brothers, but some of them, it starts to show, it starts to stuff, they stuff it in their ears. They stuff the money in their ears to where they can't hear their people anymore. They can't hear their community because they feel like I'm better than you. I'm above you. I'm not black. I'm OJ, right? And now you're seeing kind of what happens, right? Now in Sweden, you still a nigga. You still black. You ain't OJ. You're black. And because I do believe that this wouldn't have happened if he had not been black. Now let me go a little bit further, because you guys have heard me talk about the ASAP Rocky thing. And this is not an opinion I had that I have not stated in the past. And it's really kind of a warning sign for any of these, any of these brothers out here that really think you're better than your people, that you superseded blackness. Well, you might feel that way. You might feel that you transcended your blackness, but everything the white man gave you, he can take it away just like that. All the status, all the money, all the women, all the drugs, all the whatever, he can take it away just like that. And then when he takes it away, all you're going to have is your people. Like y'all saw me talk about Professor Roland Fryer at Harvard University. He wasn't black. He was OJ. White people loved him. I think he's got a white wife or something. I don't even know. But all the people in his lab, I didn't see a lot of black faces in the picture I saw. And he was saying some things that kind of made you think that he was like, I'm not black, I'm OJ. Well, now you're not OJ anymore. You're just black. And because what they took Fryer down big time. They took him down for it was some Me Too situation, and apparently they took away his lab. They humiliated him in public. They banned him from Harvard for 2 years. This man's career has been ruined because again, he giveth and he taketh away. Right? Integration giveth and integration taketh away, because you don't own shit. The things you think you own, you don't actually own. But let me also mention this petition. So. And this goes to the next point. So as I mentioned to you guys, ASAP Rocky's petition blew up. Everybody's the ASAP Rocky out of jail. Black people will still suffer tomorrow, but if our favorite rapper is promoting mass drug addiction amongst young black kids, if he's out, then we feel better about our shitty lives, right? Well, check this out. It's fascinating because, y'all know I don't really invite everybody onto my YouTube channel. This is not a space for people who think in a mainstream, typical sort of way. If you think like a nigga, this is not the place for you. I'm only going to frustrate you and probably cause you to have a heart attack, a stroke, or a seizure or some shit, because I'm literally going to challenge your thinking every step of the way. And so I end up drawing intelligent, thinking black people to the channel, so they're a little bit different from the norm. And so I survey my people to see how they feel. And so I did a quick little survey, and I basically said, how do you feel about ASAP Rocky being held in a Swedish jail? And the three options that people got is: one, it's an injustice that concerns me; two is he deserves it; three is I could care less. Under it's an injustice that concerns me, 26% said it's an injustice and it concerns them. So about one fourth of you said that it does concern you. In the he deserves it category, only 7% said he deserves it. Right? So they don't feel. It seems that based on the survey, the majority of you don't feel that he deserves it. But here's what's fascinating. 2/3, 67% of the respondents in our space, in the black space, said, I could care less. I could care less. And there's this old saying that says that the opposite of love is not hate. The opposite of love is indifference. It's indifference. Somebody who, it's like a relationship, right? Like somebody who said who used to love you, who says, I hate you, I can't stand you, get the hell out of my face. That means they kind of actually still love you. They have feelings for you. They have a connection to you, right? You know what I'm talking about? But the person who really doesn't love you anymore, who is the person where they don't even think about you enough to hate you. They can't even process your existence enough to even conjure up the emotional energy to say, I can't stand you anymore. Right? And those are the people who say, oh, you got married? Oh, that's great. I'm so happy for you. All right, well, I got to go, but good luck to you. Right? Like somebody like that, that's a person who really ain't got no more emotional energy for you. They are all cried out. Like Lisa, that song from back in the day, they're all cried out. They just have no interest. And so what I picked up from that survey is that 2/3 of the thinking, intelligent black people, because this is the platform for intelligent black people, they just don't give a fuck. They're just like, good luck, man. I hope that they let you out. I think that'd be great, but I got better things to do. I'm over here building my community, which you told me clearly you don't give a fuck about. So good luck with that being white thing, buddy. We hope it works out for you, dude. Right? Seriously. So that's what ASAP Rocky is getting from the black community. This petition is being signed by either hip hop heads or white folks or whatever, but a lot of conscious, intelligent black people just don't have any concern whatsoever. So those are my results from the survey. That's what I found. And I'd love to hear what you guys think about it. Feel free to make your arguments down here. You guys know what I think. I hope he gets out. I hope it works out for him. But my life ain't gonna get no better or no worse based on how his situation turns out. So that's my 2 cents. So feel free to leave your comments and thoughts below. Hit the thumbs up button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button. And also, if you like to be around black people, we have a social media platform for black people called Blag Enough. And if you are black enough, join us at Blag Enough. This is a word we copyrighted. We trademarked this word. This is our word. We own this word. And we wanted to get away from Facebook. So if you're tired of Facebook, you don't have to leave Facebook. You can keep your Facebook, but add Blag Enough to your arsenal, and then that way you can be around your people a lot more. And we won't censor you. We won't cut you out or anything. The way Facebook has really been censoring people, it's really racist what they're doing. But there's nothing that we can do to make them change their behavior. But there's a lot we can do to change our behavior. So go to blagenough.com. Make sure you sign up and join the discussions there. So I'm out of here, guys. Take care. Have a good day. I look forward to seeing your comments. Be good. Peace.